We packed up the car, our 2 kids under 5, way too many snacks, and set off on a 7-day road trip to Wanaka with 0 plans. No itinerary, just the hope of slowing down and seeing what kind of trip we could have by simply going with the flow. It wasn't always smooth, but is it ever with kids? And it turned out to be just what we needed. Here's how it all unfolded. The drive to Wanaka is about 5 hours through New Zealand's South Island, so we stopped off in Tekapo to break up the journey. I wasn't sure how the kids would go with just 3 hours in the car, and I was definitely feeling a bit tense by the time we arrived. We made it to Tekapo as the sun was about to set, and we were greeted with this magnificent view. It just instantly calms you, and I feel like life's stresses just melt away. It finally felt like the holiday had begun. I wanted to show them how to skip rocks, but soon realised I actually have no idea how to do it myself. Watching their attempts made me slow down and soak in the moment, the crisp air, the stillness, their laughter. We ended the evening with warm takeaway back at the B&B and called it a night before tomorrow's drive to Wanaka. After a good night's sleep, I woke up early to watch the sunrise over the mountains. In this moment, I was feeling so grateful and lucky to be able to have a holiday with my loved ones. After we had breakfast, we headed back to Lake Tekapo to see the beautiful lake in the daylight. There's something so captivating about the blue of the lake. It's so clear and unforgettable. We let the kids run wild in the sun, and for a moment, time felt slower. You okay? Watching them reminded me that joy doesn't need a plan. My husband was the one running around just like a kid, and seeing him unwind like that made me realize how much we all needed this break.
Oh, that was hungry.
From there on, it's about 2 hours, and when you leave Tekapo, I actually think you're met with an even more beautiful sight. Lake Pukaki is just something else. It almost looks like a teal colour in the sunlight, and it's just so vivid yet so peaceful. We wanted to stop at the Clay Cliffs, but unfortunately it was closed. So we kept driving until we reached a small farming settlement with a cafe and some cute shops. Honestly, we've never noticed this before on our travels to Wanaka, but I'm really glad we stumbled on it this time. It was a simple place, but it was a lovely little pause along the way. The Tarras Country Cafe was small, cosy, and full of rustic charm. The stop at this cafe was timed perfectly as we were just starting to get "Are we there yet?" on repeat. The kids are back in good spirits after some yummy chocolate milk.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming back for you.
With their tummies full, we survived another 30 minutes to Cromwell and got out to grab some fresh fruit. If you're ever passing through Cromwell, I highly recommend stopping at one of the fresh fruit stalls. The variety is amazing, the fruit is so sweet, and it's all really well priced.
They're not bad. There's a green. There's different types of apples. They're called Granny Smith.
We picked up a box of assorted fruit and we devoured it for the rest of the trip. It felt so good to finally reach our Wanaka B&B. When we book an Airbnb, there are 3 things we look for: a fireplace, mountain views, and kids' books, toys, or games. And the best part? You don't need to pack a thing to keep the kids entertained. There's all these toys and books they've never seen before, and we all know how magical new toys can be. This place definitely ticked all the boxes. You could also tell it was someone's holiday home. Everything felt intentional and cozy, and was so beautifully laid out. It had everything we needed and felt like a home away from home. So we'll definitely be back if we're in Wanaka again.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Your turn.
Lion.
Your turn.
Giraffe. Rhino. Rhino.
For dinner, we went to WanaFusion, which was recommended by our friend who lives in Wanaka. We ordered the king prawn pockets to start, and the surimi crab salad inside was so delicious. The kids were more interested in running around, but that's probably because they ate way too much fruit for afternoon tea.
Yeah.
But their absolute favourite, pineapple fried rice, was enough to entice them to the table.
Don't touch it.
We also tried one of their popular dishes, Peking style bang bang chicken. It's kind of like Peking duck because it's got the same pancake wrappers, but you've got this crispy chicken with a sticky glaze, and when you wrap it in that light fluffy pancake, it was just so good. After a somewhat frantic dinner, we retreated back home to the moment that Blake has been waiting for.
How come these sticks are not lighting? Oh, finally.
Fire.
What fire, darling?
Please fire.
Is it? Okay, that's good.
Try it.
I will. Try some. There you go. You sure you don't want one, Tyler?
Yeah.
We started the morning off with a walk, and we have a photo shoot this afternoon with our friend from Alpine Image. We thought we'd try an easy walk with the kids just to see how far they could get. We didn't bring any prams or carriers this time, so I wasn't sure how far Tyler could walk. They had the best time though, proudly calling it their adventure walk. There were lots of little stops along the way, but I'm so proud of them for trying it and enjoying it. It reminded me that kids are often braver and more capable than we give them credit for, and sometimes we just need to let them try. Once the kids got tired, we found a cozy spot by the lake to enjoy some morning tea, and we discovered that throwing rocks into lakes are actually a really great activity for kids. After we worked up an appetite, we went to Hook, which is a place that you can catch your own salmon and they'll prepare it for you to eat straight away. I actually have mixed feelings talking about this restaurant, but I will tell you after all the fishing fun. The location is great and the outdoor area is perfect on a sunny day like this. Plenty of space for kids to run around with a sand pit as well.
Hold this one first, Caitlin, and I'll go before you. Okay, Tyler? That's your fish, Caitlin. You caught a fish.
You got a fish, Caitlin.
Get it? It's coming forward. Oh. Yeah, it's still on. I believe we caught a fish.
I got a fish.
There it is. There it is, Caitlin. That's the fish. Yay. There it is. Okay.
What do we do with the fish?
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's it. That's the fish.
We got the fish! Woo!
We ended up catching a second salmon, and because there's no catch and release, we were now left with 4 kilos of salmon to eat between the 4 of us.
Yep.
So if you go to this place, I recommend you not to get excited like we did and just catch the one fish.
Okay.
We had some made into sashimi, the rest smoked teriyaki style, and took some home for dinner as well. I somehow also over-ordered a few extra dishes at the restaurant, so in my attempt not to waste anything, I powered through way more food than I'm used to. The sashimi was incredibly fresh, but I think I ate too much, and at night I was pretty sick, so let's just say that I won't be eating any raw fish for a little while.
That's yours? You want to have that?
We ended the beautiful day with sunset family portraits at Glendew Bay and a little bit more lakeside play. Through our travels so far without a plan, I discovered that slowing down opens your heart to the little joys. Because this video is getting a little long, I'll leave it here for now, but there's still so much more to share.